Hey everybody, today we're going to do a studio tour because people have been asking for, all my equipment and what I use and how I do it and how it's set up for years. But I live in a tiny house, so in order to do that, we kind of have to do a full tiny house tour. In order to do that, we kind of have to talk about zero waste and low waste living and minimalism and all of that. So we're just going to throw it all in one video with like a house tour. So let's do it. Let's start with where I film my videos. Right back there, right? So you're used to seeing this tight angle on this one wall of my house. Now, there have been times I've filmed at other places in this house, but it's mostly right back there. So let's take a look. The wall, with the piano underneath, of course. In a tiny house, you want everything that can go on a wall. And people have been asking me about the wall hangers for years. Co-designed by my father and myself. It's basically a whole bunch of stuff from the hardware store. This is literally a door stopper to hold the slides in place. Otherwise, they would be like that. Which, honestly, that does kind of look cool. Maybe I'll start doing that. So getting those wall hangers was super huge because you really need that space for just living, just walking around. You've probably seen in the videos, but to the right there, that's literally my bed right there. I didn't sacrifice size of bed, even though I live in a tiny house. So it's a queen, and I spend most of my life in bed. What do you want? Underneath the bed is a whole bunch of storage. So tiny houses, a lot of times they'll loft the bed and put a desk. So under the bed, I've got like weights, I've got another computer, an interface if I'm traveling and I need that stuff. I have a gaming system. And tools, all sorts of storage and luggage and cables and everything I need. I also have all my CDs and merch. That's where all that lives. You're starting to see lots of windows. Tons of windows in this house. Some beautiful artwork on the walls. This one, done by a friend of mine, shout out Gianna, and my favorite animal, the deer. And then this one has a cool story as well. This is an abstract painting of me playing with Jig Swigum at ITF 2014. Pretty freaking cool. Alright, DJ, shout out to you as well. This is new, I just hung up my guitar. You probably haven't seen me play it very much, it's more of a hobby, but I finally hung up the guitar because it was taking a whole bunch of room. And then I have a calendar up there, whiteboard calendar, keeps me in check. Also, behind the TV here, we have another giant whiteboard that I can use for all sorts of planning and things. And as you just saw, this TV swivels so I can watch it from bed. I can actually use it as a third monitor from the office, which we'll get to. But again, anything that I can hang up on the walls, you really want to be able to hang up in a tiny house. Also, as you see these cool rope lights, I finally finished installing those all the way around. More on those later. Okay, and from here we have a big old walk-in closet. I think I overestimated the tininess and this lens. Let's switch to a wide angle. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now we can see everything. So let's just recap that now that we got this bad boy on. Trombone wall, whiteboard, me in the reflection, big old bed, some nice artwork. And then going over here, oh, look how smooth that is. We got the closet. So for a tiny house, this is a giant closet, which is pretty great. So I've got some storage for some looping stuff, some video games, some sheet music up there, all my mutes. This is all my trombone cases and luggage and all the storage I need for that. Honestly, I think we're gonna need to find a better place for the ring light, but we'll figure that one out. Got all my clothes, all my shoes. I like mismatched shoes. Got a bunch of those. This is like a bag I use with all my hiking equipment in it. And pretty straightforward. I mean, you really don't need that much, is what we find in minimalist living. And then across the way, we've got the bathroom. And once again, this bathroom is a lot bigger than most tiny house bathrooms would be. So pretty cool to have a nice big bathroom in a tiny house. And I suppose this is bigger than most tiny houses, but and from here we kind of got to talk about some zero waste business. I have a bidet attachment to the toilet here, and these are the tushy towels to go with the tushy bidet. You know, when I decided to go zero waste, it was kind of like, am I gonna do this or am I gonna do this? And so I got the tushy towels, and I don't use toilet paper anymore, and it's pretty great. They're really, really soft. But anyway, there's that. I also have some toothpaste. This is cool. Comes in a compostable container. So they ship these just like this, and they're little. It's called Bite. I've also posted on this channel how to make your own toothpaste. So if you don't want to do that, even better. But there you go. Nice big bathroom. In here I do have a little washing machine and some cleaning supplies and things. And now we're back into the main room. Here's the kitchen corner. There's me again. Hello. Okay, kitchen corner. Little microwave. Whole deal, lots of storage. Over here we got a bowl of produce. This is cool. This is vegan protein powder made by Compliment, and super duper cool. It comes in a compostable bag, so you can actually compost this bag when you're done with it. So we love that. Zero waste vegan protein powder. We have vegan supplement. Got to get your B12s. Pictures of the fam. Here's what I use instead of paper towels. It's called a towel. Very cool. New technology there. Here's my storage corner for a lot of my music and tech stuff that I need to use all the time. So there's my like looping pedals and all that stuff. This is my streaming stuff that I use, more looping stuff. Mic stands, music stands. Here's all my sheet music that I use all the time. There's some more tech stuff back there. Camera equipment. Shout out my mute bag. I don't use it for mutes, but you can, and that's what it's designed for. But yeah, all sorts of connector pieces and things in there. Very cool. This is my recycling bin. And there's some bird seed down in that container. My amp, if I need to do some live performing. Oh, and of course your zero waste grocery bags. Here's some zero waste containers. If I'm going anywhere, I just grab this bag. Shout out International Women's Brass Conference for the bag. But we're talking about some zero waste like to-go containers. If you want to get your food to go and not get a plastic one, we got some of those. We got a metal straw, of course, and some silverware just so you don't have to use plastic silverware. So I leave that over here by the door, or I actually just usually leave those in the car. And here we are at the front door. Once again, anything that can go on the walls should go on the walls. These are just flashlights. There's some Velcro to put some stuff up there. Anything that can go on the walls kind of needs to go on the walls. Oh look, it's my degree. That's right, I went to college, and here we are in the office. So again, here's where my videos are filmed. Just to the left, we've got where I edit everything, my computer set up. So, my two speakers, they're offset a little bit right now, but these are all mounted. If you look, the only thing that's actually on the desk is this computer here, this monitor. Everything else is actually mounted to the back of it. So tons of desk space, which we love. I've got some snacks, of course. Instead of tissues, we've got some hankies. Don't at me. Water bottle. But that's it. Here's my, phone wireless charger over there. But that's kind of it. That's everything that's on the desk itself. Down here we have our interface. That's a Focusrite Claret. Before I had the Claret, I had a Scarlett. I love Focusrite. You get a ton of tech for your money. So shout out Focusrite there. They make a 2-input model, very inexpensive. We love their products. Here's a little mixer. This is a Yamaha MG06X. That I use for streaming mostly, so I could put a whole bunch of different sources and route them through the interface, which is what I have right now. So I could put my looper and my piano and vocals and trombone. I could actually route it all through this mixer and just leave that hooked up the whole time. I got a couple mics here. These are my Shure in-ear monitors. That's why I don't have to wear headphones when I make my videos. I can just wear the in-ear monitors, which is cool. I do have some mixing headphones here. Those are the Sennheiser, what are they? 280 Pros. I've had those since college, so I'm sure they have 1,000 new models now, but those have done me very well. So that's really all we have on the stack here, but check this out. Underneath the desk here, we actually have two 6 terabyte hard drives, and they are Velcroed to the bottom of the desk. So if I need to get in there, I need to take them on the road with me, I can, but they're totally out of the way. And again, tiny house, we need that. I also have a USB hub Velcroed to the bottom over here. So that's like my SD card reader, 5 terabyte solid state external, again Velcroed to the side of the computer there. Don't look at all of these cables, just pretend they are really organized. It's hard to do. I mean, these ones are organized and everything's, you know, clipped to the wall and everything, but when you got all this stuff right here, it's still kind of impossible. You know, printer, a couple more hard drives down there. This is called a UPS, uninterrupted power supply. So I have all of my tech and my Wi-Fi and everything important going through here, which means if and when the power goes out, I can actually keep working for a couple hours on that one, and then of course shut everything down so I don't lose any of my important stuff if I need to. Which is great because out here the power is not super reliable. And you might be starting to see there's electrical tape on almost everything you can find here. And why might that be? Well, it's because all of those things have bright lights on them, and my bed is right back there. Turns out those things can get kind of annoying when you're looking at them and trying to sleep. So I have electrical tape covering all of the little tiny lights on everything you see here. Over here we have all my charging cables, everything just in its place and wound up. Again, charging cables on the wall, modem on the wall, cables on the wall, everything that can be on the wall. Another whiteboard, really important to have all that stuff up there. Oh, and over here, of course, we have a couple more storage things on the wall. I have like my slide grease and water spraying bottle. Down there we have a wireless page flipper for when I'm reading off my iPad. I have my light up tambourine and all those kind of percussion instruments down there. And from there, I mean, I guess we gotta check out the actual screens. We've got, right now I have a session up, some notation software. I can look at both at the same time. A couple birds out at the desk window, we love that. Over here, this is a security camera, just in my front yard. It's literally that, but it's here. I find that helpful so I don't have to get up every time I hear a little noise outside. I can just glance over at the security camera and not worry about it. Just makes focusing a little easier for me. Another cool thing is this monitor is on an arm, so I can actually bring it all the way out and turn it. And so when I'm sitting here at my desk editing videos, I can have the whole video up here and be actually doing the editing on this one, but see it really nice up and close and manipulate this one when I need to. It goes up and down and swivels. And as we said earlier, I can actually turn this desk out and have these two monitors and use the TV and cast a third monitor up there. Usually it's just the two here, and it works quite well. All right, as for equipment, we have Rode NT1A mic I use for vocals. I've got a Shure SM58, SM57 that I'm still using for trombone. You know, really inexpensive, decent mics. And at this point, that's all I'm using. Believe it or not, still just those. These are the Tannoy Reveal 802 mixing monitors. My DAW of choice is Ableton. We also have Finale for notation software. Oh, I have this bad boy over here, which is a new addition as of this summer. This is a video editing tool. You could actually use it for all sorts of software, but it gives you customizable buttons and wheels to navigate timelines and stuff. Very, very cool little piece of hardware there that tucks away nicely right back there, so it gets right out of my way. Here's the view from my front door. That's the whole deal. And what more do you need? Come on, we got some birds outside. Is that a white-breasted nuthatch? I think it was. Come on. What more do you need? Check this out. We got a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared signed poster from the creators. Love those guys. This is actually one of my favorite things I have in my entire house. I did an arrangement of, the Schoenberg Weihnacht music. And they sent me some really nice things from the Schoenberg Foundation. Very cool. This is a cool sign poster from the Tiny Desk concert contest I did. They sent me that. I didn't win, but they sent me that. It was very nice. Oh, of course, we got the YouTube plaque, we got the album cover, and we have these maps which show all the places I have performed. Some cool places over here in the world map. I've performed in the Philippines, around Europe, Russia, and all over the US. Very cool. Hope to fill out more once the world opens back up. Definitely. So that's the whole house. I feel like there's one more thing I really have to show you, which is every light you've seen is actually Philips Hue smart light. So, hey Google, set the lights to purple.
Got it. Changing 10 lights to purple.
Changes all of the lights in the entire house to purple. So we have a little fun with that, you know. If you want to have a disco party, we can definitely make that happen here. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed a look behind the curtain here. If you did, make sure you're subscribed. I do new videos every week. Throughout the week, you can keep up with me on Instagram at Classical Trombone, on my Discord server. There's a link to that in the description. I stream every Saturday night on Twitch, 7:30 to 9:30 I've been doing, Eastern Standard Time. Check that out. I might do a couple of those on YouTube too. You won't know unless you click the bell notification and subscribe over here. Other than that, thanks for the Patreon donors making all these videos possible. If you want to help out as well, go to patreon.com/classicaltrombone. Check out my album. It's Half Man, Half Machine on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, all that good stuff. That sounds a little something like